It's the National Football League on EA Sports. And we've got the Titans, reigning league MVP. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Titans and the Texans, next on Madden Football.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks. Certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Closer toward the midway point of this NFL season, and we're underway on EA Sports. And able to get this out to the 25. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. And they will be led out by their 6'3" quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
He finds his man, complete. It's Lucas. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. The numbers for him from a week ago: 8 catches, 75 yards, and a touchdown.
This defense is ranked near the bottom of the league against the pass. You get the sense that he feels like if he gets covered on any call, he's going to be upset. He thinks he should be open on every snap in this game.
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down. And Stroud now to throw. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Roger McCreary, the man in the right spot to knock that away. You talk about this Titan defense. They're trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
And when you're getting ready to face the number 1 overall offense in the NFL, it does not matter where you rank defensively because you got your hands full. You don't know what you're going to face, but you know that that's a strong unit that you're getting ready for.
Now Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have a Texans first down. They needed 4. He doubled that. He wound up getting 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
Well, good hands there defensively. And second down. Throwing now is Stroud. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 29-yard line. A good pickup there, a 22. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bird, and he ran right through one tackle as he fights forward for a gain of 7. Now 2nd and 3. Stroud to throw it. This will be caught at the 2. And all the way to the 2-yard line there before crossing over out of bounds. 3rd catch for him on this drive alone, and it'll give him a first down.
A lot of precision being shown on this opening drive. They've been methodical, they've been crisp, and as a reward, they're going to be set up with an early 1st and goal.
1st and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. Smith diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Well, just about an ideal start to this one offensively, because on the road, you want to make sure you quiet the home crowd early. And how do they do it? Nice march to start things off, let the run game find its footing early. That drive certainly checked a lot of boxes, and they finished it off with a touchdown run.
Footing always a concern, but the extra point's up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good return up past the 30. And good starting field position. He'll get this one all the way up to about the 35-yard line. So now the Titans get their first shot on offense. And a look at a guy, definitely got a little razzle-dazzle to him. Can do it with his arm or his legs. Their mobile QB.
And what a first half of the season he's had, leading the NFL in passing yards to this point. He's been a tough man to slow down. So this defense certainly has its work cut out for him.
And hard running's going to get him over the 40 to the 42. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Oh, what a move. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Right about 20 yards on the pickup. Well, officially, they'll say it's going to go for 19.
And that's something you have to get ready for defensively, because in today's NFL, teams will use their wide receivers on jet sweeps, end arounds. They'll move them back in the backfield to make them running backs. Partner, this was much more of a tap pass, but effective nonetheless.
And I think both guys love it. If you're a quarterback, it's an easy completion. If you're a wide receiver, you get the easy reception and also a chance to try to make a play with your feet. So the completion good for 6 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
At the Texans' 25-yard line.
They'll send the tight end in motion left. Blitz forthcoming as he'll look to throw. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 12-yard line. The Titans get 14 yards there and move the chains as well. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. Again, he'll drop to throw. This will be caught at about the 6. Will go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 5-yard line.
Back to throw again. And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he gets halfway there from the 6 to the 3 on a gain of 3. This will be play number 8 here on the drive. It's 3rd and a yard. A Titans touchdown. A great effort there with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Titans are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. And they drew up the counter there. It worked. They're glad they drew up the counter.
And a lot of times what you're trying to do is just simply get the defense moving in one direction. It doesn't take much. Even one step's enough. Get them going in one direction and then cut back against the grain and let your running back finish it off and get the work done.
Extra point splits the uprights, and we are tied at 7. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Texans offense and their quarterback coming out for their 2nd drive. And he's been a real threat in the red zone and beyond. As you take a look at the NFL leaders in rushing touchdowns by a QB, you'll notice he's worked his way into the top 5 at this point in the season. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Wide open receiver, complete. Touchdown, Houston. A great play there. His 9th touchdown of the season, and the Texans have taken the lead.
Paid for this.
Seeing some pretty good offense here in this first quarter.
It's been a wild start to this quarter, as you noted. And now with that lead that we're seeing, can they retaliate? I get the sense this one's going to go back and forth all game long.
And that probably won't be the last long touchdown that we see in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 14-7. Those are the kind of drives they like on offense, from the coordinator to the quarterback, the line, everybody. One play drive and into the end zone for 6. Oh, a dangerous return man showing it here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Titans coming back onto the field for their second drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other. Well, the pass rush has been a real strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front, winning those one-on-one battles, but also when the offensive line wants to keep everyone in and mass protect, they know how to scheme their way back to the quarterback as well.
In motion goes the tight end. Out of the gun, they'll look to throw. That's complete to Turner. Well, this defense for the Texans, they were excellent a week ago in the win over Pittsburgh.
And no matter what's done throughout a ball game, it always comes back to blocking and tackling. That's the essence of football. But I think it's hard for people to understand just how difficult it is to tackle, especially open field.
And he can't find a receiver, and he's brought down. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. On now is the Titans punter as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And the fair catch is made at about the 27-yard line. So a change of possession here on the punt.
And the Texans will take over. Stroud looking to throw.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And down he goes, but he takes it up to the 40. Nice way to start the drive, a gain of 12 and a first down.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down. And they'll send the tight end in motion here.
Stroud.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lucas. 5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
In motion right, that's Dell.
They'll look to throw again. And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. It'll be a loss of 8 on the sack, and it's going to lead him to 4th down.
Well, how about that? A dime set on defense, 6 defensive backs. None of them blitz. They're just back there in coverage. Defensive lineman gets the sack.
That's where the O-line, they go to the sideline, they keep their helmets on so the cameras can't find them, right?
Yeah, the cameras can't find them, but I know one thing. The O-line coach will.
The Texans send the punter out as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. This is taken around the 12. Almost outkicked his coverage there. 48-yard punt, but 10 on the return. And it'll be Titan football.
Tennessee offense set to go again.
These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive going here.
Yeah, and every team that we ever talk to says the exact same thing. When you start a drive from that deep in your own territory, the goal is a minimum of at least 2 first downs, because even if you have to punt then, you change the field position, right? You flip the field a little bit. They didn't get that done. This time they want to string together a nice drive and help themselves out.
Well, this is going to be the Titans' first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line. The Titans sitting at 5-2 on the year, and they've been playing well, really well. I mean, winners of 5 of their last 7, but losers last time out.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their finer performances, because they were outclassed pretty much right from the start. So I think there'll be a renewed emphasis on trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one, so they don't fall into a big hole.
Ready for the second quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. And they'll come up 2nd and 7 as they've got it as we resume action. And they'll send the tight end in motion. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll be tackled at the 45 following a gain of just 2. The completion on first didn't get much, and now the run on second doesn't get a whole lot either.
Well, if you're a good play caller, you've already looked ahead and anticipated this type of situation. Already down in his play sheet, trying to dial up a big 3rd down play.
Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll give him a new 7 downs.
No surprise to see his sideline fired up by that big play. Heck, we're fired up, and we're supposed to be neutral. That's a quarterback putting his body on the line to fight and just barely get the first down. When he does something like that, it gets everyone ready to lay it all out there and try and match his intensity.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. A big play there. 48 yards. And the Titans are an extra point away now from tying this ball game. So the quarterback drops to throw, looks over, and boom, a guy that wide open, he has to be thinking, wait a minute, this is some kind of a dream. This is too easy.
Yeah, a great dream. One you don't want to wake up from. But for the defense, almost feels like there was a bust in coverage.
Point after, right down the middle. And we are tied at 14. That time a 6-play drive. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And here comes the Texans now. The defense got the better of them last series, forcing a punt. See if they make a few changes in the game plan here and try to get points out of this drive. 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Just need a yard here. 2nd and 1. And they'll send the slot in motion left. From the 39, Stroud. Looking middle, and that's complete. He's exceeded his receiving yards from a week ago, and we're still in the first half. It's a first down. Back to throw. Stroud. That'll be pulled in downfield by Collins. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. 39 yards there, a big one.
Oftentimes now, offenses aren't nearly as precise as days gone by. They just tell receivers, find an open patch of grass and let the quarterback find you. And that's exactly what they did on that play. First with the pass through the air, nice chunk of yardage there, and then additional pickup with his legs after the catch.
And brought down, but not before they get. Now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Looking to throw. Stroud. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. It's picked up by the top. It's a foot race. And they are going to bring this one back. A fumble return touchdown for the Titans. So the defense forces the fumble. They get the score, and a guy on defense becoming offensive there, Charles.
And you know they love that. Any guy on defense loves to pick up the ball and have it in his hands and try and score himself. In this case, that's exactly what happened.
He'll be singing in the shower post-game. Now the extra point try forthcoming. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-14. The scoop and score, always an exciting play in football, and we witnessed it there, grabbing it off the ground and then rumbling it into the end zone for 6. And you can bet they're preaching two hands on the ball here as the kick's away following that fumble return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a great return, solid field position. He's up all the way to the 45-yard line. The Texans offense and C.J. Stroud getting ready for this next drive. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. And they've got to be still reeling from the events of a moment ago. What a turn on that last play.
You're knocking on the door. You're about to take it in. You think you're going to get some points on the board. Instead, you cough it up and watch them take it the rest of the way to the opposite end zone. That's a 2-score swing that you just gave up.
Looking to throw on second down. Stroud. Smith catches left side. Down the left sideline. And he's got this all the way down to the 5-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 49 yards. He had one touchdown earlier, nearly a second one there.
Yeah, it took a touchdown-saving tackle to keep him out of the end zone after a big play. Perhaps you go right back to him. Don't need the distance, but maybe he can pay things off after a big effort.
They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Operating from the gun. Stroud. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete.
Coaches talk about it all the time. Players talk about it as well. Excellent job staying disciplined in coverage and making that stop. Inside the red zone, every stop like that could be preventing a possible touchdown.
And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Texans are within an extra point of tying up this ball game.
We see this route all the time, but when it's well executed, it's a beauty.
And it feels like the fade takes forever to develop, like that ball is just hanging in the air.
And the reason why is that the receiver is trying his best to work the defender inside and give himself space to fade away from him and catch the football. And that's exactly what happened there.
The extra point splits the uprights. And we've got a tie game here in a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21-all the score as the kick's away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. He had the touchdown pass earlier, adding to his impressive season total as you take a look at the NFL leaders in touchdown passes at this point in the season. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They'll come out throwing here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down. From the gun, he'll hand this off. And this one not going anywhere. They get him at the 44 for a gain of just a yard. 2nd and 9 from the 44. On play action, they'll throw. Shakes off the... But now he's swallowed up and taken down.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
They were in the top 5 in sacks in the league coming into this one. That's their 3rd one in this game. Obviously, pass rush has been a strength of this team all year long.
And apparently they're not satisfied with top 5. They want to climb that ladder.
Yeah, I think it goes back to their offseason. They decided to make it a priority, and it's working out.
The offense on 3rd down, they've been okay. 2 for 3 thus far. This will be 3rd and a mile. Getting this into the hands of Turner. And he gets this only to the 44-yard line. Not near enough to keep the drive alive. It's a gain of 11, but they're still well short. It's 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. First kick, 47. This one looks good as well. And that one hits at the 7, but bounds into the end zone, and that'll be a touchback.
The visitors' offense and their running back getting ready to go back to work. And he has been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers for this first half. This defense is going to need to find some way to key in on him because he is eating them up right now.
Throwing to start the drive. Stroud. He finds Smith out of the backfield. And they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple.
Stroud working out of the gun.
Firing quickly here, and that's complete. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
Stroud out of the gun here.
He finds his man, complete. That's Lucas. And this will be good for a pickup of 9 to the 46.
From the 46, here's 2nd down and 1.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another 1st down.
They've looked his way quite a bit, and in my estimation, as well they should.
Well, that's now 5 catches in this first half alone.
And he picks up another 1st down. He's been an important part of their offense here early.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
That would almost intercepted, but it's incomplete. Not a good throw there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Up the middle they go. It's Bird. He'll get it to the 40. Broke a tackle there to get some extra yardage. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4. Back to throw. Stroud.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans 1st down by about a yard as they find a way to convert there on 3rd down and 5.
Operating from the gun. Stroud. He finds his man. Complete. That's Lucas.
The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
They'll look to throw now on 1st down. And too much juice. It'll be out of bounds, incomplete.
It sort of looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But this defense gets 2 more stops. They can keep them out of that area.
And he's in. Touchdown, Houston.
C.J. Stroud.
His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 19 on the year. And the Texans have broken the tie. So a designed run all the way, and he took it the distance. I don't know that anybody saw that coming.
Well, on this play, how about the vision of him? Being able to see the open field, make his move, and get there. Oftentimes, defenses have a spy for the quarterback position to try and take care of it. On that play, if they did, it certainly didn't work. Yeah, there's no doubt.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
Here's Tennessee ready to begin this drive offensively. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. He finds his man, complete. It's Hale. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Over the middle, and there's a diving catch. Back to throw now on 1st down. And a dangerous throw there, incomplete. He threw that into coverage. It was nearly intercepted. 2nd and 10. They'll set up a throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hale. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 34-yard line. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee. Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Now on 1st down, he'll drop to throw it. And it's a short one here, complete to the tight end. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. Now a play fake here on 1st down. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And he'll go out of bounds in the red zone just inside the 20. 2nd and 6. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. And he's got it. And the Titans are looking at 1st and goal as he's tackled all the way down at the 2-yard line. Now Tennessee going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. And he is going to go down. Back at the 11-yard line. It'll go as nearly a loss of 10 on 1st and goal. So a disaster there. It goes as a 9-yard loss on the sack. In motion, the tight end. 2nd and 11. And he's got his man in stride, complete. Now whistles and a timeout with 3 seconds left in the first half. And his kick is good. And that will do it for this first half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath as we send you down to Orlando, where Jonathan Coachman has our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. Hi again, everybody. Let's get you caught up with what's going on around the league here in the unofficial midway point, Week 8 of the NFL season. We'll get started up at Lucas Oil Stadium in the capital city of Indianapolis. And it's the Colts on top as that one approaches halftime. The Colts looking to sew that one up, and they look to be in pretty good shape. From there, let's get to Philadelphia as we check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. And you can see they trail the visiting Cowboys. C.D. Lamb, up over 100 yards receiving with 3 touchdown catches. Lastly, let's get to Pittsburgh to check on the Steelers at home in Acrisure Stadium. And they currently trail in that game against the visiting Patriots. The Patriots trying to gut this one out as it would be a good victory for them if they could get it. We just watched a very good first half out of the Ohio State man, C.J. Stroud. He's over 300 yards passing already as he's looking to possibly put his name in the record book. Both of these offenses had their share of high points in that first half. Each team had some big moments, and it would seem this could turn out to be a game where the last score wins.
Okay, Coach, thanks as always. This one's still anyone's game as we welcome you back for quarter number 3. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. The Titans offense and their quarterback set to take the field once more. And he's an early front runner for MVP in the NFL here in the first half of the season. As you can see, he's a league leader in passing yards at this stage of the game.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 5 catches for him in that first half, and that's number 6 that we just saw, and also a first down. That's the number 2 receiver in the NFL in terms of yardage, and tell you what, a few more plays like that, he won't be number 2 for long.
Well, that's what often happens when you have competitors running around the field. These guys know where they stand in relationship to yardage, totals, numbers, the whole deal. And let's face it, all of them, they all want to be number 1.
He's got Turner, and he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
It's another first down as they bite off 23 more on that one.
First and 10 at the 31-yard line.
You make a play here. Take it to him.
He'll look to throw. Fighting through pressure. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. To give you an idea of how accurate he's been throwing the football, we're in the second half. That's just his second incompletion.
Well, if he's that locked in, that means everyone's locked in, because to me it's like throwing a no-hitter in baseball. The pitcher may get the credit, a lot of people making plays behind him in the field.
He finds his man, complete. It's Hale. And he's going to be taken down with another first down as the stop's made at the Texans' 21. In motion goes the tight end. Again, he'll drop to throw.
Caught by Turner.
And he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Second down in the yard.
Back to throw again. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
And the Titans are going to have a first and goal as he'll be taken down at the 7-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. And it's caught. And he takes this down to about the 2 before going out of bounds. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's second and goal.
At the 2-yard line.
They'll try to run this one in. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great effort there. With his second TD of the game, his 6th on the year.
And the Titans have retaken a third-quarter lead. Well, they move the ball down the field through the air, Charles, and then finally they get the running game involved, and it works to perfection. Touchdown.
And, partner, I kept waiting for that running game to come into play, and actually saved it until the very end. Touchdown goes on his stat sheet, but you and I both know, and he knows as well. His teammates airing it out to make this a successful drive.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The visitors' offense and their quarterback headed out for this next possession. And we'll take you through some of the highlights here. You'll notice he had a hand in a lot of them so far. He's got this offense rolling right now. The Texans' offense ready to go here for their next drive. And they'll be working from behind now following the touchdown a moment ago on the opening drive of the half.
I think the guys right now, as they go out on offense, they're zeroing in on one big key. They don't have to do anything differently just because they're down on the scoreboard now. The intent still the same in what they plan to do on offense.
A shotgun snap to Stroud.
Incomplete.
At this point in the second half, one mistake on a forced throw could doom your chances of a comeback. So that's the right call there to just throw that one away.
Now Stroud.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down. And now that brings up 4th down there, a loss of 6 yards on the sack. The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. Take it at the 37. 7 yards on the return after a punt of 39.
And they will take over 1st and 10. So now out comes this offense led by their quarterback as they take over once more. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
Good drive last time. Really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah,
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
This offensive game plan has just been sensational. I mean, when you think about all the different ways they've gotten their receivers open so far, it's really been impressive. Scheme, design, execution.
On 1st down, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. It's Hale. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now after the play, it looks like there's a Texan here slow to get up.
Well, hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down.
It's not like we can freeze this defense. Okay, let's go train here. Trenches. Get down the field, let's get some points.
They'll look to throw again. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. They call his number again. It's his 6th catch and a 1st down.
I'll tell you what, a lot of those mid-range throws have been available because sometimes teams get too concerned about the deep ball and they leave too much space in front of them, and these guys have been taking advantage so far.
Out of the gun, they'll look to throw.
Turner is there for another one.
And they'll work this down to the 15 for a pickup of 4.
2nd down and 6 now.
2nd and 6 at the 15-yard line.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. And it's a Titans touchdown. A 15-yard.
You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point right down the middle. And these guys will take a 10-point lead. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it ends with a Tennessee score. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28. And the football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And Charles, a very uninspired effort the last time we saw them out there was a quick 3-and-out, and they punted the football.
Yeah, and you never want to get stopped so soundly during a series, but what would be even worse now is letting it happen again right here. They've got to get going.
He'll be hit down at the 33, 5 yards on the play.
From the 33, here's 2nd and 5. Stroud sets up the play action.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Throwing now is Stroud.
He finds his man, complete. That's Lucas.
The time called here because a member of the Texans is in some discomfort. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside. Now a 2nd and 6. Stroud off the play fake.
Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to third down. Stroud. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway.
It certainly appears that he's been able to get a read on how they've wanted to contain him in this game. He's seen some places where he can beat them in big spots, and right there, he slides in with ease for the first down.
So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10, right at the 40. Slot man moves right.
And Stroud now to throw.
He finds his man, complete. That's Lucas. And he's going to get this inside the 30. So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Play action. Here's Stroud.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. It's a big play, yet amazingly, because of how far they had to go, they're still looking at a 2nd down here.
Stroud out of the gun here. That one complete. It's tanked down.
7 yards there and a 1st down.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice completion there. Keeps the sticks moving.
A 1st down carry for Smith. And shedding the tackle, and now some room. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2.
2nd and a couple.
Now a handoff up the middle. It's Bird. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
3rd down and 1.
The slot man in motion.
Here's 3rd and 9. An unfortunate time for the penalty there. That cancels out a positive play from this offense.
Well, not to sound too trite or too accepting, but you and I both know it happens. You got to accept it and move on. Yardage, you got to get back. Focus on the next play and move on.
And did he get the feet down? Yes, touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown on the year.
And the Texans are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd.
The fly route works for the TD grab.
And you know what the receivers love to say? If we get even with the defender, we're leaving. And that's exactly what he did, all the way into the end zone. And then he was on the business end catching it once he got over the stripe.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is down to a field goal. A 10-play drive that time. And it results in the Texans finding the end zone.
And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. This offense headed back out, captained, of course, by their quarterback. And he had it going in the first half, that's for sure. He's really had his way with his secondary. They've been powerless to stop him, and he'll look to keep it rolling right here. And that went to the right side and incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. One back in the backfield. He'll get the carry. Takes this to the 27. Give him 4 yards.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment. Now a 3rd and 6.
They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. The defense rising to the challenge and setting him back on the sack.
This is a little hard for me to compute because I'm watching sack after sack happen, but somehow they're still behind in the game. I would expect all of this defensive pressure to translate to them taking a lead, and thus far, it hasn't happened. Time's winding down. They don't want to waste this type of performance from these ace pass rushers.
On now is the Titans punter, as he'll come on to kick this one away. Averaging over 50 yards a punt so far as this one's away. They call it 38 yards on the punt, no return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. The last time out, they had to march almost the full length of the field for their touchdown. So here, much easier, Charles, with this better starting field position.
I love you, Salt.
You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Back now in Nashville. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter. On the counter, it's Smith. Looking for an opening, not much there. He'll get it to the 39. He'll get 3, but it leaves him with a big hole here on 3rd and very long.
Stroud to throw it. That is caught by Dell.
They wind up getting 16, but even that's not quite enough. It's 4th down. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
Pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage.
A gain of 3 on the play. 1st down, Texans.
In motion right, that's Dell. Stroud looking to throw. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down. Here's Stroud.
Over the middle, complete. That's Smith. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 28. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another 1st.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
Back to throw. Here's Stroud.
And that is caught. Touchdown, Texans.
Take Dell. 28 yards. And the Texans have taken a 4th quarter lead. Well executed there offensively. Defense looked a little confused, but he found his receiver, and that one good for 6 points.
And the payoff we just saw there tells us how many times they ran this play in practice over the past few weeks, because they executed that flawlessly right here on game day when the situation arose.
Extra point splits the uprights, and that will make this a 4-point game. Out is the Texans kick team as they'll send this one away. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. A solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field.
Now, the bad news for them, they've seen that cushion they once had totally evaporate, and they're working from behind. The good news, they now have the opportunity to regain the lead right back.
And he's got his man on the out route. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
And that's a good start right there. This game has changed pretty dramatically in the last few minutes. So now these guys are forced to play from behind here. And that's a positive 1st step towards claiming this lead right back.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10.
They'll set up a throw. And he will find his man on the outside. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They go right back to him for 20 and a first. Flag comes in. This might be a free play. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
They'll drop to throw. And he's got his man in stride, complete. It's a 7-yard gain and good enough to move the chains.
From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
Turner's got it on the crossing route.
That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be 2nd down. Again, he'll drop to throw. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, this defense knows. 4th quarter, they need to make a play. That one was ripe for the taking. Could have changed the complexion of the ball game, but it winds up incomplete.
And that's going to be knocked away in the end zone. It's incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Titans try it, but ultimately they fail on 4th down. And that will force a turnover on downs. So the defense has to stay out and get one more stop. They were able to do it, forcing the incompletion.
So on their record, that goes down as a successful play. Doesn't matter how they got there, how it happened. They got it done. They're the ones that are jubilant.
And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Up the middle they go. Bird. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here.
Staying on the ground, this time it's Smith. And he will have the first down here as he's up to the 15. A 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. A tight game like this, such a tough spot for the offense to be in. Even though they have the lead, Charles, back up so close to their goal line, they got to protect the football.
And that's when you have to take care of your team with play calling as well. Not a lot of misdirection, not a lot of counters, not a lot of plays where you have extra ball handling. Get it right to the hands of your running back, tell him to take care of the ball, and try and move forward.
10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
In motion right, that's Dell.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it.
To the right side and caught by Dell.
That's a gain of 4 here in the 4th quarter, with them leading by 4 on the scoreboard. 2nd and 6, just inside the 30. Operating from the gun. Stroud, complete. Smith has it. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
These guys are running offense like you drive. The pedal is down, stomp down. How about that? Back-to-back completions. They are rolling.
So much for being conservative and running that football. From the shotgun, they run with Smith. And he's up over midfield and down into Tennessee territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down.
Now Stroud.
Got his man complete over the middle. It's Lucas. And they just keep marching right along. First down on a pickup of 8 there. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line.
Holding offense.
They're backed up here with a 1st and 20 now after the holding penalty. Stroud working out of the gun. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. Some extra space following the display of power. Down just inside the 45. So they'll get 8 out of that completion, and that will bring up 2nd down. They go back to the ground now with Smith.
And he was able to shed 1 tackle but could not get away from there.
1 yard officially on the pickup, and it'll leave them with a 3rd and 11. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left.
From the gun on 3rd down, here's Stroud. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Texans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th quarter lead.
Well, that was absolutely ideal for them, wasn't it? Trying to salt this game away. I think one of my kids just graduated in the amount of time they had the football. That was absolutely impressive.
Everybody wants those salt away the game drives. What makes them successful?
Well, when you're able to mix run pass, when you're able to control the football and stay ahead of the chains, I'm using every cliche I know, but that's how you get it done because you're not taking negative plays, and that way you're able to run what you want to run when you get a chance to call it.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive.
They've got some stuff to build on from that last drive because they moved the football, CD, and then they tried to go for it on 4th down, didn't convert, probably left a bitter taste in their mouths.
I would say so, and I think that they go out in this series determined for that not to happen again. In fact, they don't even want to get to a 4th down opportunity. They just want to make sure they get it done within the parameters that they've set for themselves. Run their offense, get it into the end zone. Yeah, I think a little bit of determination and a dash of anger.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw.
That's caught by Turner.
And he'll be tackled right on the chalk of the 45. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They'll look to throw again. He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds.
Now 2nd and 4.
Back to throw again. He's got Turner. Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Back to throw now on 1st down. Oh, there's that man again. It's complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down.
The time is called. Looks like a number of the Titans in some discomfort out there. The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. 1 timeout at their disposal, but more pressing is the need for 2 scores, obviously. Here's 1st and 10.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hale.
Here's a 2nd and 7.
From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down.
So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage.
Now a shotgun snap as they'll look to throw. And he takes this one into the end zone, and all of a sudden, here in the final minute, things get a little bit tighter. They'll try and throw for it. And they don't get it. They tried for the two-point conversion there, but unsuccessful. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what changes there around the goal line on a two-point conversion as far as how you're defending it?
You just make sure you never back up and you never retreat. You establish yourself really on the line of scrimmage, put your heels on the goal line at worst. And if they're going to throw the ball, make them throw it over your head because they're going to run out of space because of the back of the end zone. Never let a guy catch one in front of him. To me, that's the only thing they lost in the fourth quarter. How about that comeback?
Yeah, trailed coming into the last frame. Got it done, taking the knee.
Charles, normally when you see a group score this many points, it's a complete blowout. But instead, they needed every single one of those in this close, high-scoring affair.
And, Brandon, I'm still on the edge of my seat after that one because when you have that much scoring and it still comes down to something we see very often, in this case, these offenses, they brought it. The defenses, they're going to need some work going forward.
So for the Texans,
they're back to 500 as they...
We'll see you next time.
It's Week 13 of the National Football League, and we've got the Titans, reigning league MVP. He's your top dog in the league this season, ranking first in passing yards. It's the Titans and the Colts. All that and more coming up next.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. With Charles Davis, as always, I'm Brandon Gardner. Charles, you talked about storylines in this one. I think it begins and ends with our two quarterbacks, certainly two of the best in the business.
And nowadays, I don't think you can get by for long periods of time without a top-flight quarterback. The way the game is played, with all the responsibility he has and how the game flows through him, if he's not on the top of his game, your team's not going to benefit at all.
Get strapped in. It's just about time to get the party started. And off we go from Nashville. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32. So the Titans set to go to work for the first time. And a look here at the veteran under center, their seventh-year quarterback.
And he's had a great season so far throwing the football. Very likely could go over 4,000 yards with a good performance here. And even in an age of passing first, that is no small accomplishment.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And able to get this one across the 45 before it's brought down. That's a start they can live with. 15 yards on their first play from scrimmage. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. They'll bring a receiver in motion right.
He'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass.
And he's going to take this one across midfield and into Colts territory. Pretty darn good, as you see right there on your screen.
I'll echo that. Darn good. 2 touchdowns, right? And the ability to be in sync with each other, right? To understand that he's going to be where the quarterback expects him to be when the ball is thrown.
Here's a 2nd and 7. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. He'll look to throw. That is caught. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 37. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs.
Solid opening drive so far, Charles. They've moved this football into field goal range, but you know that they want to cap this off with 6 and not 3.
Absolutely. As one of the better coaches in the league always tells me, on offense, I want their body blows all game long and finish it with uppercuts. Well, here are the body blows right now. He's hoping one uppercut will take care of the end of this drive.
And they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. Another nice gain, 16 yards there, and a first down again. Now back to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
2 yards to go, 2nd down.
And they'll send the tight end in motion.
And that falls to the ground, incomplete. Well, a nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
He'll drop to throw.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Titans are going to have 1st and goal coming up as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 2. Well, only their first drive, Charles, but they talked to us about needing to convert on 3rd down, in particular not letting 3rd and short opportunities slip through their fingers. Well, they were successful right there.
It also tells you that there's...
And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. A great play there. Hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season.
And the Titans will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon.
Well, these guys have won 3 straight ball games and another good start to this one out to the 6-0 lead.
And I've talked with so many different coaches, as have you along the way, and they always talk about winning streaks and the mood of a team and how much easier it is to actually prepare during that time. Guys are sharp, guys are focused, everyone's feeling good, and we're seeing it early in this one.
And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
So the Colts now coming out for their opening drive. And they are led out there by their mobile quarterback.
Okay, I thought there was something to build on in last week's game by his performance. I thought he played fairly well overall. The numbers won't knock your socks off. 2 touchdown passes and an interception. The bottom line, though, they lost.
Yeah.
How does he eliminate that one?
Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted.
And he's going to take this one back to the 37-yard line.
So Charles already down 7-0 early. They opt to take a shot there on the first play of scrimmage, but that plan backfires.
That feels a little bit like last week's loss lingering into this game, doesn't it? You know, you're down 7 already. You lost last week. It's almost like they were trying to get it all back in one shot, trying to take a big chunk play right out of the gate.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he stopped immediately there.
And now a stoppage, and looks like we have a Colt who was shaken up on that last play. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment. Here's 2nd and 10.
On play action, they'll throw. And he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down.
And now after that sack, we'll pause here a moment because someone was shaken up on that play. Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 and a first.
And they'll run on the inside handoff.
And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up. Looking to throw. Washington. He finds his man. Complete. It's Hale. They get him to the ground right on the cusp of the red zone after a pickup of 5 or 6.
This now a 3rd and 4.
In motion, the tight end. Out of the gun now on 3rd down.
He's got his target. That's complete. And he will have the Titans first down as he'll be marked out a yard or 2 past the marker following a gain of 6.
Back to throw. Washington. Throwing the out route, incomplete. That's McLeod. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it'll be 2nd down. Looking to throw. Washington.
And that one going to be off target and incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
To the end zone, but knocked away and incomplete. So 2 3rd down conversions on this drive, but not able to get a 3rd, and now they deal with 4th down. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game.
And don't let them put some points on the board.
The Colts offense and Anthony Richardson ready for this next possession. And his ability to use his legs has given the defense fits when trying to game plan. He's currently second in the NFL in rushing yards by a QB.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
You talk about this Titan defense.
They're in the spot statistically that you don't want to be in against the pass. Number 32 in the league, dead last.
And the easy thought process is that stopping the run is the least of their problems because they're facing the #1 passing team in the NFL. But if they don't stop the run as well, then that just opens up the passing game even more. They've got to do both.
The catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
Play action. Now Richardson. That's complete. It's Adonai Mitchell. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. The time is called. Looks like a member of the Titans in some discomfort out there. Hopefully, obviously nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break. And Richardson looks to throw once more.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. The sack recorded. It's a loss of 5, and now it's second down. Now the first carry here for the running back. And the reinforcements come in as they're going to stop him behind the line. Now they face a second and long following the holding penalty.
And here's a handoff out of the gun.
They get 2 yards back, but they're going to need a lot more than that here on third down.
Well, this defense for the Titans, they were very good last week in the win over New Orleans.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defensive coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did what they needed to do to get the job done and get the win, but definitely a few lapses that they're looking to correct.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
And he'll get off a fairly short kick here as this is toward the sideline. And this will be out of bounds, and they spot it at the 15-yard line. Not too bad.
The Titans offense and their wide receiver getting set for this next possession. And he's putting together some kind of campaign. Currently second in the NFL in touchdown receptions among wideouts.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And they come into this one riding that nice long win streak. And remember, next weekend is an open week for them. So if they can get the win here, a lot of momentum into that time off.
It certainly is. And if you're wondering if anybody's saying, boy, this is coming at a bad time, we want to keep playing, the answer can be yes. Because when teams are on a hot streak, they want to keep going. But what the veterans are telling the young guys in the locker room, an open week is always good, guys. Take it and let's go with it.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. An excellent pickup of 20 yards.
Well, I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons, weapons everywhere. And they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know they want to get this man involved as well. And that's what they just did on that play.
Hands it off out of the gun.
And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Second and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Run it up the middle, offense.
Operating from the gun, Washington. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5. Back to throw, Washington.
Out route out here, and he finds Turner. And he will have the Titans first down as he's able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 5. The Titans at 9-3 here on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down.
Well, that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's 2nd down.
At the 40-yard line.
Again, he'll drop to throw. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts' 24-yard line. That one good for 16 as the drive continues.
And I feel a little bit like a traitor as a former defender because that big man did not want to go down and refused to go down. If you're a defender and you don't get the right angle on a big tight end like him, he can run right through you like you're not even there, and he did a lot of that on that play.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. It'll be a loss of 10, and it'll bring up 2nd. 10-0 the score after 1 on EA Sports. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession. So 2nd and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range. Caught by Turner. And he's going to be taken down right at the line. So nothing doing there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long. Looking to throw. Washington. And that one off the mark. A little late with a throw. The Colts D sticking to their assignments, and that brings up 4th.
You've always been very good about checking my math. Am I correct? That's the first time that it's been incomplete when they've thrown it to him?
Yes, he had caught every other ball coming his way.
So they feel like they've got something really good going there, and they're going to continue to go there until the defense makes an adjustment and takes it away.
Well, they finally made an adjustment there. We'll see if they can build on that stop.
So 3 points there, and they continue to build this first half lead.
Yeah, every little bit helps, and the more that you can put together drives and start controlling the tempo, controlling possession, finishing with points, the better off you're going to be.
And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy.
Get things started offensively. 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. Oh, look at the juke. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down.
Richardson off the play fake. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the Titans will take over here just shy of the 30. So the ball changing hands on the interception. But meanwhile here, we do have an injury on the play. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. Sitting at first place in the division. They've got an open date on the calendar coming up next week. So, Charles, you and I were talking about this before the game. This one for them kind of has some extra importance.
It certainly does, because if they can get the win here and pad their lead a bit or at least keep pace, then they can really kick their feet up and say a job well done at this point and not have to worry about ball at all until they're back in their facility, back in their meeting room, getting ready for the next game.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
I think you saw the same thing that I did there, partner. Remember, he's their backup quarterback, so the last thing they need is to lose another one right here on the sack. Looks like he's going to be okay, though.
Yeah, he looked like he was favoring something in the left leg. Appears to be fine now, but you're right. That O-line, they got to protect him. This offense so far on 3rd down, they've been very good. 5 for 7 thus far. This will be 3rd and 19. Back to throw. Washington. Toward the sideline, and that is a nice catch as he's able to tiptoe his way out of bounds. It's a 15-yard pickup, but it'll lead to a 4th down. On now is the Titans punter, as he's on here to punt it away. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away. A 40-yard punt, no return, and the Colts will go on offense here, 1st and 10. Here comes the Indianapolis offense now as they get set to take over.
So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. CD, with that last pass, he joined a group of about 50 other men that are over 30,000 career passing yards. So, look, he's not at the top, but that's pretty good company.
Yeah, it's not the most exclusive fraternity in the NFL, but it's a pretty good one, isn't it? You still have to put some numbers up in order to get in, okay? The secret knock is still there. How about him getting it done? Proud of him.
Defensively, a solid response after giving up back-to-back first downs.
2nd and 9. Richardson. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. Now Richardson back to throw it.
Able to find Willis. But he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. 2nd catch for him today, and it'll wind up a 1st down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on 3rd down, and they keep the drive going.
Off play action, Richardson.
It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. They'll wind up getting just a yard, and that's going to bring up 2nd down.
Richardson to throw off play action.
Complete.
Had an open man that time, but ended up putting a little too much heat on it, don't you think, partner?
Absolutely, just needed a touch more air under it. Instead, he fired an absolute bullet.
And Richardson yet again.
And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 12-yard line.
Holding offense.
So following the holding call, what can they do here on 3rd and long?
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Pressure comes, and the Titans able to bring him down.
That time, multiple defenders getting pressure, and it's a loss of 6.
The Colts send out their punter as he's on to kick it away. And this will carry out of bounds. Where are they going to spot it now? At about the 18-yard line, it looks like. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field.
Well, partner, fast forward with me for a second. Remember, next week they have the open week, so they're going to get some extended rest. Does that change how they manage the rest of this one?
I think it does a little bit, but not by too much, because you're right. You get the extra rest. You get a chance to heal up and kind of, do a little bit of a reset for this team. But it's also 7 extra days to think back to the last time you were on the field. So now, a little more importance on what they're getting done because they carry it with them for essentially 2 weeks. And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
In motion goes the tight end. Wide open receiver, complete. Now he takes this one down almost all the way to the 30.
Boy, a pair of big plays here. This one going for 29.
Good strong throw and catch right there. And so far in this game, the alleys have been open for them to get completions, and they're taking advantage of it.
Now from Colts territory, here's a 1st and 10 at the 32-yard line. Looking to throw. Washington. And he's got his man on the out route. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line.
Now a 2nd and 2.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15.
That's a 1st down pickup for Tennessee on a gain of 10.
They're making it look easy out there. Another 1st down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 1st downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success. Back to throw now on 1st down. That's complete right around the 8. And that's good for a gain of 6. And it's 2nd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge, maybe not counted on to be.
And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. From 8 yards out, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead. Extra point forthcoming. And that one pushes the lead up to an even 12. So the drive there took 6 plays. And the result in the end, a Titans touchdown. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away. Sheds off the tackle.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
The Colts offensive unit ready to see what they can do here. And we don't want to call this desperation time. Now you can go.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
So he gets too far beyond the line, and that's an easy call for the official.
Still 2nd down.
Now it's Richardson.
They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Call it a gain of 6 on the play, and that's going to set up a tough 3rd and 9.
That's a nice design there, but sometimes, though, you get so many blockers out ahead of you, they kind of slow you down and force you to adjust. You always appreciate guys trying to help you, but maybe one less there could have turned this into a bigger game.
And he is going to have a Colts 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end.
And there wasn't much room for the big tight end to do much after the catch. But at least he was able to pick up a solid gain to help his offense continue to move in the right direction.
From the 42-yard line, here's a 2nd and 5. Back to the air with Richardson.
Throw caught there by Willis. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 43.
Richardson looking to throw.
Over the middle, the connection to Hearns. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down.
Richardson working from the gun.
And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Indianapolis.
Anthony Richardson.
29 yards.
And the Colts get a bit closer.
Down 3 scores already. This game was really in danger of getting away from them. They needed a drive like that, especially on the road.
Not only to calm themselves, but maybe tamp down the crowd a little bit because everything was against them. As you noted, this game could have gotten away from them very easily, but instead, the calming drive, now they have a little bit more confidence. Okay, we're back in it. All right, we're ready to go. That was impressive.
And the defense now needs to reciprocate. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. Out is their quarterback with this offense to take over once more. He had the short touchdown pass on their previous drive, and they'll begin again here on 1st and 10. Throwing to start the drive. Washington. He's got a man. That's caught. Left sideline. He's been able to get it up past the 45. They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive. Good for 15 and a first down. They'll bring the tight end in motion right. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. 2nd and 9 now. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And that'll be good for 8 yards to the 45. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Back to throw again. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 26 seconds to go until halftime. They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. They'll look to throw again. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there, and it's 2nd down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Operating from the gun. Washington over the middle, complete. It's Hale. 9 yards, and that leaves him just short, so it'll be 3rd and less than a yard. Now here's a timeout as they're going to get it with 8 seconds remaining here in the first half. So on 3rd down, the field goal unit will come out as they'll try to get 3 before half. This a 43-yard attempt. And this one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. So he's been a busy man here in this first half. That's 3 field goals for him now.
And not just 3 field goals, but 3 for 3. So even though the offense has struggled a bit putting it in the end zone, they've still been able to come away with points due to his leg.
And not willing to risk a return. This ball's going to come out to the 30-yard line.
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive.
And they'll have time for one play. There's 2 seconds on the clock.
And he overshot him there. It's out of bounds, incomplete. So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll send you down to Orlando, and we check in with Jonathan Coachman for our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, we'll get back to you two in a bit. For now, plenty of early game action around the NFL to get you caught up on, so let's get to it. We'll begin out in Houston, and it's the Jaguars who have the lead in the second quarter. The Jags seem to be on their way to what would be a good victory. From one Texas team to the other, we take the drive up I-45 to Dallas to check on the Cowboys. And it's the visiting Jets who have the lead in that one. Garrett Wilson, 2 touchdown catches on the afternoon. Lastly, let's head up to the Twin Cities to check in on the Vikings at home in Minneapolis. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. The Packers locked in a tight one, but this is a game you feel they've got to have. We were certainly treated to an entertaining first half.
both these teams with some high points and maybe a couple of low points as well. So it's going to be a question of who can be the most disciplined team going forward.
Well, now how about this return? And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Indy offense at the line and set to go. And right out of the gate, they face what you think could be a pretty important drive.
I would say so. You know, they're down 2 scores. That's not the end of the world. It wasn't the strongest of first halves, but for them to start clawing back, they've got to start putting a little pressure on that defense, start cutting into this deficit. You can't have 3 and outs and expect to get that done.
Here's Richardson to throw. And a quick throw here, that's complete. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's second down. Richardson out of the shotgun. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And they'll get this just to the 47, 1-yard gain. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. They'll try and pick it up by running the option to the right. That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage. Fourth down now after a loss of 2.
Well, we saw a lot of negative plays that resulted in plenty of lost yardage in the first half, and that trend is continuing here.
The Colts send out their punter as he'll come on to kick this one away. And this one will not be returnable as it sails out of bounds. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Over the middle, it's complete. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. First down.
And now we get into the psychology of the whole thing, because a lot of teams with a 2-score lead in the third quarter, they almost become defensive with their offense, just playing not to lose. I think with this team, you got to figure at this point, this is a great spot for them to go into attack mode, really try to put the hammer down and finish this one off.
It'll be a gain of just a yard, and that'll bring up second down. These two teams met up earlier in the year, back in Week 4, and it was the visiting Titans who were victorious in that one, so now they'll look for the sweep here back home in Nashville. Now back to throw. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up third down.
And 9 yards to go.
They'll set up a throw. And it is caught. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That catch puts him right at 100 yards receiving now, and it also gives him a first down. And that throw there going to put him over 4,000 yards passing now for the season, maybe strengthening his MVP consideration.
And you figure with still a handful of games left to play, 5,000 yards is not totally out of the realm of possibility. The way he is playing, I think he's going to get there.
Now a play fake here on first down. He finds his man, complete. It's Hale. It'll go as a gain of 4, and it'll be second down. They'll send the big tight end in motion right. Again, he'll drop to throw. He finds his man, complete. That's Fisher. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 19. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
They'll motion the tight end across the formation. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Got his man complete over the middle. It's Fisher. And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. From 19 yards away, as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further.
For a big tight end, he can sure move like a slot receiver when he gets a head of steam going. And as a defensive back, you've got a big decision to make when he's moving like that.
Now the try here for the extra point. And that PAT pushes the lead up to 23 now. So that drive goes 8 plays. And it is. And the Colts coming out now.
I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Ball on the 39. Here's second and a yard. Play action. Now Richardson.
And he's going to hook up with his big tight end. Complete. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Well, we talk all the time about playing situational football. Right now, I think the scoreboard is dictating what they need to do. Where they are in this game, they've got to push the ball downfield, take their shots, try and get big chunks of yardage in a short amount of time. That was a nice play there.
Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Richardson looking to throw this. Connecting over the middle with Downs.
That'll leave them with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there.
When you see zone defense and you know you got a drag route on as your primary call, you got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go because he might wander into some tough coverage.
Richardson.
Well, had his hands on it, couldn't bring it in. Pretty symptomatic of how this game's been going.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
He's got his target. That's complete.
And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
From the gun, he'll hand this off.
Now that play is blown up, losing yardage back at the 35. 2 yards the loss, 2nd and 12.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Now Richardson. That's going to be taken in by Downs.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Richardson off the play fake.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. So the completion good for 6 yards, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Now Richardson is going to keep it running right.
And trying to push forward, but he is going to be stuffed up in the backfield. That's a big loss of 3, and it brings up 3rd down.
Now Richardson back to throw it.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Well, how about the coverage we just saw him break out on 3rd down? Dime defense, blanketed the field with extra defensive backs and speed, unable to find an open hole to complete that pass.
And his kick is good. And that'll get this back down to a 20-point spread. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. The Titans offense now, they get set to head back out here. And as we look back at how we got here, you'll notice a common theme in these highlights. A lot of yardage through the air. The passing game has been sharp right from the outset. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And, partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening right now. But let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
Yeah, because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
And he'll go out of bounds, it looks like, right at the 40. They'll give him 4 yards there, and that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard. One back in the backfield, he'll get the carry. And he will have the Titans first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate and make him slow his pace or change direction, that's often the end result.
A quick throw, but incomplete.
The one thing we know about RPO throws, they don't take long to develop. He had him wide open to the outside, hit him with it, but I think his eyes were looking downfield trying to see that open grass. Ends up dropping it. That's a missed opportunity.
And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or 2 shy of the 30.
The catch and run, good for 18 and a first down.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right.
And he'll get it here on the touch pass.
And he'll be taken down after a minimal pickup, and that will take us to the end of quarter number 3. We have played 3 quarters. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. They'll set up to throw. Under pressure, and down he goes. They sack him back at the 36. Call it a loss of 5, a big sack to bring up 3rd down.
Going to need a crafty play call here. 14 yards is what they need to try to convert this thing. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone. Able to convert on 3rd and 14. A terrific play call.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive is eating up a good portion of the 4th quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Over the middle, complete. It's turned. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. From 6 yards away.
And the Titans are closing in on win number 10 as they extend this 4th quarter lead. Well, when coaches come into a game preaching total team effort, CD, I think this is the type of ball game that they're dreaming of. It was pretty apparent early on that they were clicking in all 3 phases. It's been fun to watch.
Yeah, sometimes in the NFL you end up with matchups like we've been watching here. And when you go back to the early drives, you can just see that one squad was on a different level in this game. Safe to say, we have been disappointed watching their execution throughout this contest.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
And now Indianapolis set to take the field. Their drive last time, it stalled out. They were forced to take the short field goal.
And the key phrase, you nailed it, forced to, because you know coaches look at these short field goals as a last resort, right? To them, that's not how drives are supposed to end. You're supposed to put 6 on the board. That's a consolation prize. Like going to the county fair, you don't get the big stuffed animal on that one, do you?
No, you don't go top shelf. That's bottom shelf material.
Now it's Richardson.
Oh, he dropped it. And that's pretty indicative of the way this one's gone.
Now a 2nd and 10. Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
This is caught by Hearns. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Titans' 36. A gain there of 21 yards. So operating from Tennessee territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 36. Back to throw. Richardson. This is complete. Finds his man Hearns. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Colts.
And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another first down.
Richardson looking to throw.
And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. From the shotgun, he'll look to throw. And he's got his target. It's caught for a Colts touchdown.
Josh Downs.
A 7-yard touchdown grab.
And the Colts get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead now down to 20. So this drive spans 7 plays. And the result for the Colts is a touchdown. The Colts kicking team is out there now, and they will send this one away.
And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go.
And it's looking all the more likely that a 5th straight win is going to be in the cards. And try to run some time here with a 1st and 10.
And able to stay on his feet past the 30 to about the 33-yard line.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
They'll send a receiver in motion left.
Here's a fake on the jet sweep, and instead a give up the middle.
And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
79 yards rushing for him now on what was his 10th carry of the ball game.
Well, that's a carry they have to be satisfied with, and throughout this game, they've been satisfied with what he's given. Whenever they've needed a big run, a first down, he's the guy they've turned to. And it doesn't matter what the defense thinks. They feel like they've got the confidence to keep handing it to him and keep picking up good yardage.
They'll get 13 yards for the 2nd play in a row.
No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he's going to get this pretty close to a first down at the Colts 33. And he's able to get most of what he needed on the carry there. 7 yards on the gain, and it's 3rd and 2 now.
pass into the hands of Turner. And he will have a Titans first down. At least it appears that way. And he got it by maybe the length of a football.
When you have someone throwing it that well, that confidently, you don't have to call the game in fear at all, do you? You just go ahead and play.
Yep, confidence with a lead to throw it here in the fourth, and boom, he's on the money.
Yeah, you don't have to tuck your head in and go like turtle at this point. You can just go ahead and play.
He finds his man, complete. That's Hale. He'll be dropped at the 25 after a gain of 6. From the 25, here's a second down and 4. In motion left goes a tight end. Second and 4. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And they'll get him to the ground, and he has another first down at the Colts 14. Give him 10 yards there as this offense is on a roll. This drive continues to plunge forward. On first down, he'll drop to throw. Quick hitter here, it's complete. That'll go for a gain of 7, and it'll be second down. And they'll try to squeeze in one more play here before the 2-minute warning. They'll try and run some clock here as they keep it on the ground. And he is not going to go anywhere. They're going to get to him behind the line, and that is going to get us to the 2-minute warning. So the Titans in possession of the football here as we get you reset. They've got a third down now as they look for one more first down to help salt this one away. And he's going to be dropped back at the 15-yard line. And the defense coming through on third down, a loss of 7 to bring up fourth.
And this dominant defensive performance continued on that play. This poor quarterback has not received the protection he needs and has had to pick himself up off the turf far too often.
So now the Titans are going to call upon their field goal unit here. From the left hash, just a 32-yard attempt. And his kick is indeed good, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, ultimately not really sure that they're going to need those 3 points, but they'll take the 3 and they pad that lead.